Good morning, everybody. I am still on the Gila River and it's a little past 8 in the morning. I started out at about 7:45. It got down into the upper 30s last night. Oh, the sun just hit my back. I feel so good. So it's been really cold this morning because I immediately, of course, had to wade through the Gila. And the funny thing is the water is same temperature as it was yesterday. But when you pull your feet out of that water and the air hits them as the last little bit of water squishes out, man, it feels like you're walking with ice cubes. But I knew that, and I knew that I would get warm just by walking and as the sun came up, which is exactly what's happening now. So I think today's the last day for wading through the Gila. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, and I'm really excited about it. I will miss the Gila, but it will also be good to get out of the water. Although, of course, then it'll be harder to find water, but that's okay. Just the CDT liking to shake things up a little bit. I need to get moving. There's deer over there. He sees me. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. There they go. Wow. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a huge bull. Yeah. That's amazing. Definitely see the remnants of a past fire here. Well, I made it. This is Snow Lake, which means I'm not going to be walking through the Gila anymore. It was a really fun section though. Ooh, and I can see the bathroom over there where the water spigot is. That's where I'm headed. Oh man, the Gila River was great. Hey everybody, good morning. It's a little chilly, but I've got a lot of sun, which is awesome. So yesterday, after leaving Snow Lake, I was hiking out with the couple I'm calling the French Connection. Mbuzi Mawe and Fisi Nyepe are their trail names. They're French, but they work in Africa and speak Swahili, so they have Swahili trail names. We were all walking together away from Snow Lake, and we saw these big dark clouds coming in and some wind. And so we decided to keep walking, trying to find a place with shelter. There was a canyon nearby that the trail went through. So as we approached the canyon, it started raining, not too bad, but then it started hailing and the temperature was dropping. And I walked in that for a little while and finally found a place that was kind of tucked away in another canyon coming in, so it was a junction of two canyons. And I set up my tent as it was sort of transitioning to freezing rain. And everything froze overnight. Unfortunately, with the Plexamid, when I closed both doors, I get a lot of condensation, and all of that froze to the top of my tent. So I woke up pretty cold, and It's just a little after 8:30 now, getting a late start because I'm trying to warm up. So I got my wet tent strapped to the back of my pack and I plan on stopping in the sun after it warms up a bit today to kind of dry some stuff out and hopefully get my quilt out too to get that all fluffed back up because it's a little wet. But it's a good day. If I have the sun and blue sky today, I'm happy. I do need to make some miles. I'm a little behind on schedule to make it to Pie Town in 6 days, so it's gonna be interesting getting in there. I think I'll be rolling in on fumes. So I gotta be careful with my food and watch my mileage and maybe walk later today. But all is good with the world. When I'm walking, I'm happy. I am making pretty good time today, which is good because I got a late start because of the freezing rain last night, and then I didn't even make it a quarter mile and I reached this little pond and there were a bunch of other hikers drying out their gear in the sun, so I decided to dry out mine as well. Since apparently we might get more rain, sleet, or whatever tonight. It's supposed to be cold tonight. Precipitation is unsure, but I have a feeling we're going to get something. So I'm trying to make some miles today because I'd really like to be able to make it to Pie Town on Sunday. That's really going to be pushing it though, and I'm a little bit low on food because I took my sweet time in the Gila and didn't want to carry the extra food, so it's going to be interesting. I'll be really slim and trim when I make it to Pie Town, but right now, just walking on this forest road and have been for a while, which, as much as I prefer trail, it's actually quite beautiful here. There's no cars or anything. I saw one Forest Service truck parked off to the side, but it's really nice. And it's cool today, so since I'm walking faster, I'm not really sweating, which is good. All right, I'm gonna keep on trucking.